Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Barakta Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Ba, Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, Do You Not Labor and Give and Bring All to the Woman? Lord will you are edified. First Ezra 3 and verse 1. Now when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects, and unto all his household, and unto all the princes of Media and Persia, and to all the governors and captains and lieutenants that were under him from India unto Ethiopia of 127 provinces. And when they had eaten and drunken and been satisfied were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept, and soon after awaked. Then 3 young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spoke one to another. Let every one of us speak a sentence. He that shall overcome and whose sentence shall seem wiser than the others, unto him shall the king Darius give great gifts and great things in token of victory, as to be clothed in purple, to drink in gold, and to sleep on gold, and a chariot with bridles of gold, and in head tire of fine linen, and a chain about or around his neck. And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom, and shall be called Darius his cousin. And then everyone wrote his sentence, sealed it, and laid it under King Darius his pillow, and said that when the king is risen, some will give him the writings, and of whose side the king and the 3 princes of Persia shall judge that his sentence is the wisest, to him shall the victory be given as was appointed. The first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is strongest. Verse 12. The third wrote, women are strongest, but above all things, truth bear away the victory. Okay, so if you know anything about this account, of course, the third individual was the wisest. Now, let's go to First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 13. Then the third, who has spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. O you men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excels. Who is it then that rules them, or has the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards from where the wine comes. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver, or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? A man leaves his own father that brought him up and his own country, and cleaves unto his wife. He sticks not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother nor country. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? This is the highlight for this video. Yea, a man takes a sword and goes his way to rob and to steal, to sell on the sea and on rivers, and look on a lion and go in the darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he brings it to his love. Wherefore a man loves his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits, intelligence for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And now, do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him in Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of admirable Barticus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and took the crown from the king's head and set it on her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand. And yet, for all this, the king gaped and gazed on her with open mouth. If she laughed on him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again. O you men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do this? Okay? Now, the focal point again. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not work and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Right? So, this video will be used for fair use purpose. As you can see, one of the most dangerous food in Africa. Now this man is climbing this tree. All right.
Food to gather in Africa. Just because his wife wanted to eat honey, Lin climbed an 80-meter tree with bare hands. He only relied. Just because his wife wanted to eat honey, Lin climbed an 80-meter tree with bare hands. He only relies on a vine.
God damn, that boy climbed a skyscraper, didn't he? All right, so again, 1 Ezra 4:22. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor, such as that man, and toil and give and bring all to the woman, just because his woman wanted honey? Okay, he climbed this tall ass tree, putting his life at risk for his wife. Okay.
No security measures. Once it falls, the whole person will be shattered into pieces. This is a primitive tribe located in Congo, Central Africa. Today, because his wife and son wanted to eat honey, Lin and his companions went looking for it. Finally, a beehive was discovered at the top of an 80-meter tree. Lin picked a vine and wrapped it around his waist. He wants to climb from the root of the tree, and this big tree has almost no end in sight. During the process, Lin seemed to have escaped gravity. In less than 2 minutes, he climbed nearly 10 meters, but at 40 meters, the inner fear prompted Lin to cut a gap in the tree trunk in order to create a place for yourself to borrow strength from. But when the height reaches 60 meters, Lin suffered from severe cramps in his legs.
60 fucking meters for honey, bro.
As a result, he could only hang in mid-air to relieve the symptoms of cramps. After relaxing a little, Lin tightened the vines around his body again. Keep climbing. Finally, he climbed to the top of the tree in a thrilling way. The thick branches allow him to walk directly on the top. After discovering the hive, Lin used burning leaves to place near the hive. The thick smoke instantly makes the bees lose their fighting ability. Take advantage of this opportunity. Lin tore off the honeycomb with his bare hands. Put it in a basket and transport it to your wife and children. If it were your wife who wanted to eat honey, will you be as brave as Lin? This is one of the hardest.
Yea, a man takes his sword and goes his way to rob and to steal, to sail on the sea and on rivers, to climb trees 80 meters high, and look on a lion and go in the darkness. And when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he brings it to his love. Did not Lin bring the honey to his love? Lord, will you were edified. Shalom.